George and Kevin ain't taping anymore. Fuck what you heard.
Hey, I wrote it. I figured we were done.
Yeah, that's what happens. Look, you like our nice fucking library?
You notice there's no books? Because
none of these two motherfuckers read. What, romance novels?
I'm talking about you. You can't read. I
Shit,
can read.
I read,
I can
like
read
shit.
plenty.
I wrote a book, nigga.
They don't. Your name's on it. Then you could have had a ghostwriter.
No ghostwriters here, or writers, or anything. You like my spectacles? Where's yours?
Yeah, in the back.
I can't see shit close up. George can't see shit from a long distance.
Right, so like looking at this computer screen would kill me, but looking at that. But you know what's not killing me? The ability, well, the opportunity to sit here in front of this camera again and absolutely act like idiots.
Because we're going to act like donkeys, guys.
And we're going to cover football.
Yes.
Not soccer. Football.
Football. Our football, okay? Not all the other fake-ass football.
And we're starting in the NFC, shocker, but
Yes.
we're going way out west. Where Kevin and I actually spoke on the phone, because we still do speak randomly about things. And we both came to the conclusion that we think the Rams are going to win the division.
And nobody agrees with us.
And if
nobody agrees with us.
And if they don't win the division, they are going to cause a lot of people a lot of problems.
We think so.
My money's on the Rams. I understand Seattle's there. San Francisco has nobody left.
Right.
And the Cardinals are, yeah.
And you know, that's who we're going to start with. Are the Cardinals. I mean,
I'm surprised. My biggest thing about the Cardinals, I'm surprised they let Darnell Dockett walk.
they let a lot of people walk.
Well, Antonio Cromartie was, I mean,
Darnell Dockett, Dan Williams, Paul Faneca, and Sam Acho.
He used to play for
Acho.
Pretty much. That's where his career's at.
Right.
But in the meantime, they picked up absolutely none of those names mean anything to me. So look,
the best person they got was Mike Lupati, the guard.
They're predicted to finish 7-9, and I'm not even going to argue that.
Yeah. So now this is the thing, though. If we go back, if we rewind it back to last season, remember the Cardinals were on a fucking tear.
Well, yeah, they still have Patrick Peterson and Tyrann Mathieu.
Right.
Tyrann Mathieu blew out his ACL and they lost him, which I thought, I mean, that kid, if you ever saw him play at LSU, if the ball was out, he was always around the ball. He's always around. He's just a lot of fun to watch. So I think with Patrick Peterson back there, you have a shutdown corner. Their defense is going to be okay. It's the biggest.
And they were doing good till Carson Palmer got fucked up.
Which, ask Cincinnati about that.
Right. Yeah, he can't stay healthy.
Now, let's talk about the one NFL team that I think has lost the more than I've ever seen an NFL team. They lost the head coach, and they lost their entire defense.
Yeah, everybody.
But they brought in Darnell Dockett. But,
I mean, they lost Lupati to Arizona.
Right.
Frank Gore, Patrick Willis, Chris Borland, Chris Culliver, Parrish Cox, Michael Crabtree, Stevie Johnson, and they just lost another motherfucker.
Alden Smith. He's done. I'll be surprised if Alden Smith ever plays in the NFL again.
Really? You won't pick him up?
No. For what? He sat out the first 9 games of last season, gets drunk, gets in a car accident, gets out of his car. I'm sorry.
How many chances do you get?
Allegedly gets drunk, gets in a car, wrecks his car, kicks his car, gets back in his car, and leaves. Again, allegedly.
Yeah.
So, you already missed 9 games last year. And the reason the 49ers say they let him go is because he wasn't remorseful. He was taking no responsibility for anything that happened.
I mean, bye-bye. Kick rocks. I mean, it's crazy because how many chances did he have?
Look, when you have these guys who get pushed through the system, and I'm talking about from high school, when they get pushed through the system, grades don't matter, you're not responsible for anything, we're going to push you through high school, we're going to push you through college, and now we're going to push you all the way to the NFL, and guess what? Now we're going to pay you millions of dollars?
Right.
Would I be able to tell a 26-year-old Kevin White anything? Seriously. You just signed a contract with a $20 million signing bonus.
Tell me, go like this. We have hired really good counsel for you to get you out of this predicament.
Right. But how many mistakes do you think you can make as a 26-year-old who has never had any responsibility?
Yeah.
You don't.
But you know what's funny? When I will say this, when I was a wild child, I was kind of like okay. It's like this. Don't put your hand on the stove, Kevin. Ouch. Okay, I learned my lesson. It would take one instance. Like I would get in some fucked up shit, okay? And then, why are you scratching your beard, man? I'm telling you, because I would get some shit. Don't put my shit on full blast.
I'm just saying, because
like, I can't wait to take today. I can't wait to take today.
Is what you're saying?
Huh?
Track record don't really agree with it. Maybe in some aspects of your life, but I think of one that's dealing with your penis. It just
That's so fucked up. Okay, and we're going to the Seattle Seahawks.
Yeah. So maybe in business,
right?
You one mistake and you got back on the right track.
Right.
Bedroom, yeah, not so much. Or the back of a cab, kitchen, dining room. Yeah. You know, it doesn't necessarily have to be in the bedroom.
It doesn't.
Back of a blazer while other people are trying to tap and get in. I don't know. Things happen. So, in other words, the 49ers are fucked. They're going to be fucked. And they got no shot.
So where do you have them in the division?
Dead ass last.
Dead last?
I think they're going to be one of the worst teams in the NFL.
I think so too.
I mean, I think like 4 wins bad.
Yeah, I think right. Well, we'll go over what placing we think they're going to all be in.
Oh, I think they're going to be last in the division.
Okay, then where do you have the Cardinals?
Third. They're going to be better than the 49ers, but not by much.
So you and I are right on the same.
Right. I got the Rams and the Seahawks 1-2.
Okay. Yeah.
But I have the Rams winning because I want to see the Rams take over.
Yeah. I
don't think they may or I can flip a coin.
Yeah.
But the Seahawks are still good. But they keep losing these guys in their secondary. They keep losing them. They haven't replaced. I mean,
let's talk about the Seahawks who were one play away from being Super Bowl champions last year until fucking Pete Carroll just fucking
let's
smoked the ball.
Maybe that's why they brought in. Maybe that's why they brought in Jimmy Graham because they said Jimmy Graham's going to be blocking 75% of the time.
Teddy Graham.
Sure.
Those some good ass motherfucking.
That big ginger motherfucker's not happy.
No, he's not.
You sent me all the way across the country to block.
Yeah. Because Russell Wilson, look, I can't talk. I mean, Russell Wilson gets the job done, but he's not Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
Like, when he was pushing it for that fucking contract, I'm like, take the money and just fucking
Well, he got paid.
Yeah, he got
paid. He's okay. But adding Kerry Williams to fill a hole, I think you just made a bigger one. I mean, he got run out of Philadelphia for a reason. This is the same guy who complained about not having legs at the end of the season.
Yeah.
I understand that's part system, part still practicing full speed, but...
and look at who they lost. I mean, they lost their center, guard James Carpenter. They lost their tackle, Kevin Williams. They lost cornerback Byron Maxwell. That's big.
Mm-hmm.
And then they lost... And Will Blackman. Shit, they lost a lot of people. Yeah, that motherfucker's in Philly. That's right. And then,
but you still have...
Well, no, they got Will Blackman. I'm sorry.
You still have the key pieces on offense that keep it moving. You still have Marshawn Lynch. You still have Russell Wilson.
Right.
They did not upgrade the wide receiver spot.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they picked someone up in the draft.
And then they got Jimmy Graham.
Yeah, well, you picked up Jimmy Graham, which, I mean, I hope you use him for what he's good for, and that's creating space in matchup issues. Right. Because he's so big. He's going to outrun your linebacker. He's going to outmuscle your corners and safeties. He causes a real matchup issue.
Right.
Like a la Shannon Sharp way back, back in your day.
A la Shannon Sharp. A la Shannon Sharp. Oh, shit. God damn shit. Old Theosaurus knew. So, okay. St. Louis
Takes
Rams.
To the Rams.
Okay.
I have Rams 1, Seahawks 2, Cardinals 3, and those god-awful 49ers will be picking probably in the top 3 next year.
Well, the one thing that you and I agreed on, George and I, before the camera ever came on, we said, we both think Nick Foles is an underrated quarterback.
Yeah.
And the fact that they picked up Nick Foles is huge.
And gave up nothing. You gave up Sam Bradford, and you got draft picks?
Yeah.
Bye. I'd help Sam pack.
A great linebacker in Akeem Ayers. They got that. Then they got...
picked up Todd Gurley.
Which I do not know if he'll be ready for that.
No, they're holding him out of practice.
Right.
They're holding him out. And he should, because he tore his ACL late in the year last year.
Yeah.
So just relax.
And then they got another guy to block for him, Rob Havenstein.
Yeah. So and you lose Sam Bradford. You lose a couple other guys. I don't...
I think Jake Long was a big loss.
It could be.
Yeah. Jake Long was a big loss. Sorry, all you St. Louis. But you know what? I'm going to tell you what. I got him winning the division.
Still got him winning the division.
Mm-hmm. I got him division. I got the Rams 1, Seattle 2, Arizona 3, and San Francisco 49er.
49er?
49ers. Huh?
There's an S on
That's
there.
how they're going to be playing, like it's one motherfucker on the field.
Kaepernick, you better be happy you cashed in.
Yeah, he better.
Done. That what covers the NFC West?